notes on this.
I can give you a copy though.
You can do it, but he just give us a copy. He said.
Oh, it is recording. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do a card effect, and what's really interesting about this effect is that you'll be doing the effect because I had this really weird vision or dream. I don't know if I was awake or asleep or whatever, but I was walking through a casino, and you were standing there at one of the dealer tables with the little bow tie and the vest, and you were like, and you just came up, and there was nobody playing. And I was just observing, and I wasn't there to play. I was just observing, and I just struck up a conversation. I thought, wow, this is interesting to see, you hear. And you said that you learned sleight of hand. So I thought, oh, really? You know some sleight of hand? And so you said, yeah, I'll show you a trick. No one's here playing, so they don't mind if I do card tricks. So you had the cards in your hand, and I'm going to see if I can recreate the trick from the dream to see if you're actually capable of doing this effect. So yeah, so I'm not the magician, you are. And so in the effect, you had the cards, and you fanned them out, and you said...
So look at facing?
Yeah, go ahead and fan them out so that I can see them, and you said, I want you to pick out your favorite card.
Oh.
Yep. First you can examine the cards. I mean, they're normal because you guys were just using these playing cards, but...
The same one?
Yeah.
Okay, so do this?
So you just fanned them out, and you said, I want you to go ahead and fan them the other way so I can see the numbers, like this. Fan them this way, so I can, because if you fan cards this way, you can't see anything, you just see white. But if you fan them the other way, you can see the numbers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So fan them like this.
Okay.
And then you said to me in this dream, you said, pick out your favorite card.
Okay. Pick out your favorite card.
Pick out my favorite card? Oh, okay, sure. So I just kind of glanced through, and I forgot one thing in the dream. You so let me give him a quick shuffle first because that's what we do here. I almost forgot that part.
Okay.
Very good. So you fan them out.
Okay,
The other
right
way.
The
other way. There you go.
Okay.
And you said pick out your favorite card. So I go through and if I forgot, you also said we're in Vegas, so we have to cut the cards, and so you put the cards on the table and you said go ahead and cut them.
Oh. You cut them. Go ahead
Yeah,
cut
and so I just gave them a quick cut, and then you put
Okay.
them back and.
Put them back together.
Yep.
Okay. Fan mannequin?
Yeah. Okay, and so now that you kept interrupting, it was kind of funny, but I was like, oh, that's okay, it's being professional. All right, so I had a card in mind, and I think I found it, and I put it on the table like this. Then you put the cards back together.
Okay.
And then it was really interesting. You didn't talk much, you just kind of paused for a moment, and then you started dealing one card onto the table face down from the top of the deck. So hold it like you're getting ready to deal out the cards. And into face down onto the table, you started dealing one at a time into a pile. And you said, I have a magic number.
I have a magic number.
And you kept dealing.
Oh, go in.
And I was expecting you to say something, and you didn't say anything. You said, this magic number is going to help me find your card.
Okay. This magic number is going to help me find your card.
And I had no idea what the number was because you never told me, so feel free to stop whenever you feel like it, I guess.
Okay.
You feel like, I mean, that's what your gut's telling you right there? Okay, so put the other cards aside. We don't need them.
Okay.
You put the cards, you kind of squared them up. And so you said, so I just dealt out a magic number. This magic number was going to tell me what your card is.
So this magic number is going to tell me what your card is.
Yep, so you picked up all the cards into your hand.
Okay.
And then you started dealing them again, kind of mixing them up. But you just into two piles this time, though.
Oh.
And alternating back and forth between, so that the piles were even, until they were all gone. And then you said, I think you pointed to this pile, you said, this is the number of your card, this is the suit.
This is the number of your card. This is a suit.
And what appeared to me as random cards, and I didn't know what the magic number was, the cards were shuffled, I just pulled out my favorite card. You turn the top cards over of each pile. So, if that was the number and that's the suit, what would my card be?
That was a number and that was a suit.
My card would be, this represents the number of my card, this represents the suit of my card. What would that make my card?
The one of diamonds.
Right, the ace of diamonds.
Yeah.
And to my utter surprise, just like in the dream, you got it exactly right. The ace of diamonds. I don't know how you do it. You're so good.
I don't know how you do it.
I didn't even touch the cards. You're amazing. You really are amazing.
Wow.
You didn't know you could do